Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin, and today I'll be doing my first impression of combat rogues in 6.2 in Warlords of Draenor for PvP. So I've been playing the Spec for the longest time, I love it, and I'm still playing it today. I played it in multiple battlegrounds, and even some 3s skirmishes in Thug League. And I gotta say that combat rogue is doing really well. There's a lot of weird things happening in the game, but let me clear the haze, combat rogue is viable, it's playable, and it deals damage. I've been top in charge in every battleground compared to the other rogue specs. I've been top in charge. I've been doing pretty good at subtlety too, but I guess it's just because I learned subtlety after this long time. But I've been doing really well as combat in terms of damage compared to other rogues. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's just I deal damage. It's great. So it's not a nerf. Combat rogue didn't really get nerfed. There's a couple of different weird things in the game happening. First of all, nobody has a full gear set. Nobody has a full gear. What I mean by that is, honor point gear right now is better than our last season's conquest, so everybody's re-gearing. That's everybody's going through the struggles. So rogues scale heavily with gear, but for us to be doing as well as we are while we're not scaled, just makes me think, what are we going to be like when we do scale? The second weird thing is our mastery is increased, so that's about 50%. This makes spam and sinister strikes, which also have been buffed, much more effective. If you ever get into full slice and dice, adrenaline rush, if you're using venom rush, and you just spam sinister strikes, you literally can stay at full energy because our mastery is at 50%. Like every other attack is going to hit it with multi-strike. No, mastery, which is an offhand attack, which generates energy, and every offhand attack generates energy or has a chance to. So really, we're just like energy hogs. We can literally have maximum energy if we roll a venom rush. So it's interesting as well. And right now, currently, with the way damage is, our DFA also scales really well with gear. Our DFA in particular, compared to the Eviscerate, scales really well. I mean, I got a 100k crit in the BG. It was insane. So everybody's getting geared, rogues scaling weird, and Mastery allows us a little bit more like room for different talents. So we actually can use Venom Rush and DFA even more freely in rated arenas, and feel more justified rather than having to roll Shadow Flexion, which I thought for the longest time was a better option for arenas. Which I guess it was in 6.1 because it's a whole new patch, so changes do happen. Last weird thing I want to talk about, well, I guess everybody knows Killing Spree, and how is it running? You guys are gonna ask, how is Killing Spree? Is that still a thing? Are we still going to be able to kill spree? I didn't feel a change. I didn't feel anything. Like, I knew sometimes I have been CC'd by a certain CC, but it wasn't like I just getting CC'd all day. Honestly, it's just like playing. I'm using kill spree exactly the same way I'm doing it, and I have never had anybody intentionally try to CC me while I'm killing spree. I never have done that. And the times when I do, I really just like it clicks in my head. All of it, all the whole CC business with the killing spree, it clicks in my head easily. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to plan around it. It just makes sense, and I'm happy that it does. I'm just simply happy that it does. I've never had an issue killing spree, like somebody actually CCing my killing spree during my big major burst. Actually, the way we burst right now for combat rogues, we don't even need killing spree. We can DFA and mark for death, eviscerate, get a stun going. Honestly, we deal so much more damage. We don't need a killing spree. We can go adrenaline rush, venom rush, and get a slice and dice going, and then just spam sinister strike to kill somebody, and you just chunk them down. Or you can get a close to deep insight, even moderate, hell, shallow insight, vanish DFA onto the target, follow up some CC, whether you follow up after or before. You can literally chunk somebody down in a single DFA. It really, and this is us, no gear, and we scale with gear. So I am afraid to see what rogues is going to be like after we get our full on pieces, and then after we get a full conquest pieces. I honestly would not be surprised if we get nerfed in damage in a certain way. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so this is my first impression of combat rogues. We're doing really well. We're very playable, and I played some arenas as well as multiple battlegrounds. I've topped the charts, guys. I've played against people that are trying out the whole hype for assassination, are trying to bring back subtlety back from Mr. Pandari graves. People that are trying to make it all work and come back. Come back! We need you back, subtlety. You need to be the greatest again. Like, it's just they're trying so hard, and yet I'm here just trying and testing and messing around and not really trying to go for, you know, max damage or max kills. I'm just playing the game and I'm top in charge when it comes to other rogue specs. So combat is really powerful, and in arenas it feels very interesting just because I don't need to killing spree to kill you. It will scale so weirdly with gear. Well, the sets we got now, I really am going to be surprised to see what's it going to be like once we're fully geared, once we got full combat pieces. I'm afraid even. I'm afraid. So that's my first impression of combat rogues. We are very strong, we're very viable, and we're very powerful. And it's just it's a relief. Even the killing spree, how it's supposed to be CCable, honestly, I haven't had anybody like a rogue do it, you know, 180 as I'm behind them, stun me. Not many people can really honestly pull that off. Not many people can really see that damage happening because it still do lose target of you for like when you first use killing spree. Certain CCs don't even work to take you off, like a druid AoE roar doesn't even work. Apparently it doesn't even count into the killing spree mechanic to take you off. So it's interesting. Combat rogues are doing really well, and we're pushing out a lot of damage, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I was thinking, you know, like there's always like some thoughts in the back of your head, like, what if the worst is gonna happen? And I thought, what if the worst is gonna happen? So like, what would I do? Would I just go back to being the underdog? And it's just like, I guess I can feel this is as underdog as I'm gonna feel, and I'm literally pretty much on top. I'm on top. I'm in like a rank one place among rogue specs. And I feel like an underdog. If that's the underdog, then there's nowhere to go but up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make a first impression for every single spec of rogues. Subtlety's coming next. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.